ladies and gentlemen, the unboxing video. Like tube. Is this like me tube, YouTube, me tube? This is the lightsaber. It has arrived. Well, I'm assuming it's my lightsaber. I don't think I ordered anything long and a giant Toblerone, maybe. I don't know why I'm showing you the box. Look, a box in the shape of a Toblerone. So fascinating. Get in. Come out, you bad boys. Come out to play. Oh, he's dropped shit already. Oh, this is a bit sort of worrisome how it can fall out so easily. Yeah. Come here. Ah! I don't want to drop it. Alright, we have chargers? 2 chargers? Oh yeah, 1 for each, I'm guessing. Okay, so you can charge them simultaneously. That makes sense. Alright, check it. There's another more in there. Alright, we have some bubble wrap. This is some pretty freaking kick-ass bubble wrap too. Sheepers. Okay, that's satisfying. Alright, check them out, motherfuckers. We have a couple of very hot to touch sabers. It's quite hot today, so look at these bad boys. Aren't they wicked? Quite shorter than I was expecting, but they'll be fun. Nice handles for sure. Very simple, and I just went for the really simple basic option because really this is more of a decorative thing. Like actually, I'm more interested in the staff and the spinning than I am the the aesthetics of the thing. It's more for night. So these are pretty cool. Look at that sort of silver detailing. Very nice. These join together. So I guess I shall have to charge the bad boys. They've got this cool little button here. Looks pretty nifty. Oh my god, they're on already! Ooh, shiny. Wow. Awesome. Wow, they're very light, very light. It's a little, it's because I was a bit rattly there, but it's because the screw on the end was loose, but oh, that's awesome. I'm just hoping I don't press that as I'm doing it, because that could be an issue. Oh, that's fucking cool, man. So I guess I'll do some footage of this at night and see how it looks. Oh, it looks good. It's a beautiful color though. Look at that. So it's can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's kind of I guess a kind of turquoisey, pale turquoisey color. It's very exciting. So yeah, I'm going to read the instructions and I'm going to stick these bad boys together, and tonight I might have a bit of a twirl over in the park. A twirl. It's a very masculine way of putting it, isn't it? And I'm not going to go play swords, mate. I'm going to go twirl. I'm going to go twirl in the park. You know, because I always think I've got to get my friends together a bit more often and twirl. Hey, okay, let's go for twirl. Jeez, that crow's not impressed with my attitude. Whoa, there we go. So you've got battery thing in there, which apparently if you stick a bit of a padding to the bottom of this in there, that'll stop the battery rattling around, which is pretty kick-ass. That's assuming it's going to do that anyway. And then I've got a joiner piece here, which I shall put on later, which will join the two together. I've also got a couple of end caps for the, I believe, for if you take the thing out, you can slot them in, and then they create this kind of glowy effect. On the saber, if you just don't want to have the tube around with you, I don't know, I guess that's if you wanted the costume or something, pop it on your thing, but it's basically the light shines through there and creates this cool circle effect, but on the end. So that's pretty much it. A couple of charges. I'm going to get on with it, and I don't know if that was a particular unboxing videos. Never been entirely sure whether unboxing videos are actually that interesting, unless somebody wants to send me free shit, and then I'll unbox the shit out of that shiz. Yay! Ring, 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 ring. Okay, so the battery chargers come with this end to go into a car lighter socket thing, which I guess, which I wasn't expecting. I didn't realize that, but I guess it's actually quite clever because that we guarantees universality, I suppose. Of is that a word? Universality? Just made it up if it isn't. to be able to charge. Oh, hang on, I spoke too soon. Peel it open. There is an actual charger thing in there. I'm assuming it'll be an American one, so I'll need to get adapters for that. But there you go. So, right. So you have two charging options. You have the regular American thingy adapter, wall plug, and a car one. So that's pretty nifty if you're out and about and you happen to have your car with you and you're in a park or something and you desperately need it charged. Bang! These are the, I think they're Li-ion batteries or something. I can't remember what it's called, but not the AAA ones. They're the Li-ion. I'm assuming it's Li-ion. It might be Li-ion because the I could be a small L. So yeah, they're just at ion batteries. So there you go. I don't know anything technically about this stuff. 12 volt apparently. But there you go. It's pretty cool. So I shall get some adapters, and the instructions were literally one thing saying if you have any questions, go to the website. So, which is pretty clever too, because ultimately I'd have some booklet this thick or something if I really. So good on you guys. A warranty card. Fascinating. A charger instruction manual. Please let me read. What adventures within? I mean, really, do people watch unboxing videos? I watched a few, and because I worked on a series called oh shit, what was it called now? Shopkins. I did like the first 11 episodes or something, which has had like bazillion hits on YouTube. It's ridiculous. It's the most popular thing I've ever done. We were churning them out, man. We had to churn them out one a week kind of thing. It was just incredibly intense, and I had to build all the characters from in Flash, and it was just, yeah, it was pretty full on. But we got it done, and everyone loved it, and it's like 10 million hits and shit on them. It's just hilarious, really, to think of how much work that I've done in the past that nobody's ever seen, and then it takes one little internet web series and a toy line of these little plastic shopping shop character things to suddenly be millions and millions of people seeing my animation. It's very strange. But yeah, unboxing. I watched an unboxing video for a Shopkins thing, and it was literally just a girl like opening the box and pulling things out and going, "Oh, and here's a plastic shop, and oh look, a conveyor belt that moves." And it's kind of like, yeah, but I could probably just have found that out by reading the box. I just found it really weird, like the unboxing thing. It's funny that I find it weird, and yet I've done one myself, because it was more to show my excitement at getting the lightsabers. Which, oh, hang on, you can see the background. There's Darth Stimpy is ready to fight. He looks like he's got balls for face. Look at him, look at him. Tickle those balls, bitch. Hang on, that way. No, that way. You look like a butt crack. You've got a butt crack for a face, man. What are these? That's his eyes. Maybe he's... What's going on with him? He's in a weird position. Anyway. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I just wanted to show the excitement, I suppose, of opening the box. But ultimately, it's pretty... it's just the box. Like, what's with unboxing videos? Sorry to everybody who does unboxing videos. Good on you. You're raking in the billions of hits as well, so well done. But ultimately, unless it's something I'm really excited about, it's pretty weird. So hey, if somebody does want to send me stuff that I'm pretty excited about, like say DJ equipment and microphones, and hello Rode, hello Rode microphones. Shout out to Apogee. Anyone want to send me shit? I'll unbox it and I'll be fucking excited as well. They'll be the best unboxing videos ever. Alright, so I got these little bits and pieces from it that I'm going to find a little special spot to put them. I've got some of these boxy things that, another unboxing. When you buy all these boxes from like IKEA or whatever, and you think, oh yeah, I'll store all my things in there, and then you never do. And look what I've got stored in this one. I've got my amazing cork coasters with pictures of kittens on it. Because I just saw them in an op shop, and I'm like, if I don't buy them, I will regret that for the rest of my life. I mean, look at them. The fact that these existed not because they were hilarious, but because somebody actually wanted them in like the 70s or 80s or whatever they were done, it's just gold, man. Like, it's kind of, I wonder if at the time they realized it was just going to be so kitsch later on, you know, like, just look at this one. I just love this pink one though. Hello, hello, purr. It's so funny. So yeah, I've got all these containers everywhere just full of shit. Like, it's so funny. You think it's going to organize stuff, but all it does is it just gives you an excuse to get more shit. Here's some lip balm and some, I don't even know what this thing is. Some what are these called? Lanyards or some shit? What is that? I got a tiny little sharpener and some post-it notes, and there's always the ubiquitous Allen key. But I do have some post-it notes, which is good because I frequently use post-it notes. Never. So random. Oh, and another Allen key, just in a smaller size, of course, because there's only ever 2 sizes of things needed for Allen keys, isn't there? Why? You know, instead of just chucking it in the bin, you just buy more things to store them in. Because I don't want to damage this thing. I've really got to get my practice back up to do this fire twirling stuff, because it's been a long time. I got really good at it, but it's been ages, and I'm not going to risk it flying out of my hand when it's something so valuable. How I started basically was with some broom handles. I was in England and was crashing with a friend in Bristol. But yeah, I was kind of bored, and so I just went out in the back garden, and there was a broom handle there, and I just sort of picked it up and started doing basic that, you know, like. And sort of like over the course of a day, I got okay at it. I could do the forward thing on both hands. So I'm like, oh, this is all right. And then it just kind of like took off from there. And then I started trying doing it in reverse. And then I tried doing some things where I swap it from hand to hand, and basically just kept everything in a line like this, and just tried to keep the staff, the broom handle in that plane, and just kept doing that and turning and doing all sorts of things. And eventually, after about 3 months or so, I went back to London, and I sort of spent a lot of time in the Hyde Park, spinning it around, and eventually I actually got okay at it. So if anyone wants to have a go at it, that's all it takes, really. I mean, if any friends want to have a go, I could even show you the basics. I know I'm not a professional by any standard, but I certainly know the basics of how to do things, and I know a little bit of poi and stuff, so it's quite fun. And just purely because I thought, hey, why not? I've seen other people do it, and maybe it's not as hard as I thought it was. And yeah, initially it's hard, just like anything, in particular poi. Initially, to get double weave and stuff, takes people a long time. But once you've got it, if you've got sort of a bit of rhythm and grace, and you understand the infinity symbol, you know, if you can understand that, if you can trace that in the air with your finger like that and do it in reverse, then you pretty much sort it, because that's effectively what you're doing. You're taking the tip of the thing and you're making an 8, like so, and you're just trying to do it all from the wrist. So it's not actually too difficult, especially if you like it. It generally means that you've got some sort of aptitude for it, I think. And in general, I think everybody has an aptitude for something, if not most things. It's just that you sort of tell yourself that oh, I couldn't do that, or that looks too hard, or whatever. But some people it takes a couple of years to pick up, some people it takes a couple of minutes. But I generally think most things, with the right teaching, most people can pick up most things. Like, it's funny when I hear people say they can't draw. Now, like, I can draw, but I'm not particularly great illustrator or coming up with imaginative things and on my own. But I can draw, certainly with practice. But at the moment, I picked up a pencil the other day and did some drawings, and wow, they were really bad. It's been a long time since I've drawn. I worked on Proud Family and stuff, so I did a lot of full-on drawn animation, and got pretty good at it. Certainly good enough to work on the show. And it kind of now, God, I don't know what I'd do. It's just kind of like I drew this guy's head, and it was like, I don't even know if I've got the picture. It was just wrong, man. Like, compared to how I used to be able to draw, that pretty bad. Should I show you, is the question. I was going to do a little sketch comedy thing with Darth and Luke, and it was going to be called Dad Jokes. So yeah, it was not a sketch comedy, like a little comic strip. Maybe I should still do it, actually. So it's obviously Vader is doing the dad jokes. So yeah, back to the topic. I just had to cut a whole bunch out because it was terrible. Look, it's like a little vampire thing. Has anyone ever thought that's like some sort of predator alien thing? really deadly, man. Like, kids can have these at school. Look, it's like, God, you could totally do some damage with them. Imagine up into the ball sack or something. Like, that's deadly. Now that I think about it, these are seriously friggin', like, you just have to do that to know the damage they could cause. Uh-oh, is this video going to have them banned from schools? They probably are already, actually. Little random things. Don't ban me. You just misunderstand me. I don't like it. Puppeteers, man. How cool are puppeteers? I had a friend who used to be fucking amazing at it. He just could get any inanimate object and just, like, make it come to life. Mark, you were fucking awesome, dude. He had this cool little wolf puppet thing that we took on a trip to Sydney with us once, and we took all these hilarious photos of it, like, on tour with us, and he was so amazing. He did this thing where he'd sort of shake like that, where he had these big sort of, like, round eyes, and he'd just shake at you. Like that. It was fucking hilarious, man. Wow, I'm really frigging rambling. The good thing is now I realize I can just edit out the stuff that's boring. Plus, I'm adding pauses a bit more. I'm slowing down how I'm talking, because that means I can then have cut points, cut points, cut points, cut points. Because up till now, I've just been talky, and that's fine. But it does mean that you can't actually edit it particularly well without sort of cutting right halfway through sentences and stuff. So these are the things I'm learning, which is nice. This is my last week on the animation show I'm on, and technically then I am contract free and I am a free agent, which is pretty fucking exciting. I mean, I have been for a while. I've been freelancing for a while, but I'm actually now, you know, gonna be doing my own thing for a bit. So, and working on things to sort of pay for that privilege. But it's friggin' awesome, and I'm pretty excited, as I've said before. So, bear with me while I learn these things. Come along for the ride. And hopefully in a couple of years, in a year or a couple of years, I'll have something to show for it. I'll have a career. I want an online career. I want to be making content for the internet. I don't want to be necessarily looking for work and waiting, hoping and hoping and hoping, when I could actually just be making things myself and making fun things with fun people and creative pursuits online. And if I can do that, and if I even like do gaming videos, do vlogging, just do it all, you know, do stop motion, do animation, do live action, record things, make music, do little film clips, do whatever it takes to just have fun, DJ, everything. I want to do it all, and I want to see what I'm good at, and I want to see what I can do, and I hope you guys will come along for the journey and see if I'm okay at this. Entertaining malarkey, comedy, add that to the list. So yeah, I want to write shows, I want to produce shows, I want to do it all, man. So yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the series, please let me know. It is encouraging. I'm expecting for a while now. It's going to be a little while before I see any sort of, probably even a couple of years before I see any sort of major things happening on thing. Probably because I will need to produce some pretty kick-ass content before I can expect people to want to follow my nonsense. So yeah, I'm working on that now, and if anyone's got any ideas even, please let me know, because I want to do this and I want it to be fun, and hey, I want you guys all to be a part of it. Alright, I love you all. Goodbye.